Hey, what's up everyone? I've been wanting to do this video for a while, so I figured I would go ahead and get it done. I had a lot of people over the last couple of years ask me about what I'm doing to lose weight, how to lose weight, what not to do to lose weight, and there's a lot of misinformation going around about proper ways to do it, how not to do it, etc. So I figured I would kind of lay out the basics for a lot of people who don't seem to know kind of what to do, I guess, or the basics of it. So I guess first we can clear up what not to do, or what doesn't matter, I guess. So there's a lot of misconceptions that some things matter, like when you eat. So let's go. What doesn't matter? So it doesn't matter when you eat. That's completely irrelevant. At the end of the day, as long as you're getting calories into your body, it doesn't matter when you eat. What I like to use as an analogy is if you put gas in your car at night, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you put fuel in your car. It's always going to be in there. So when you eat doesn't matter. You can eat once a day, twice a day, 3 times a day, at night, in the morning, during the day. It mostly comes down to what you're putting in your body. How much. So another thing that doesn't matter necessarily. Okay, let's back this up. When you eat, how frequent you eat, that doesn't matter either. I've done 4 meals a day. I've done 3 meals a day. I'm currently doing 1 meal a day, and that's actual caloric intake. I don't. The only thing I eat during the day is creamer in my coffee. I don't eat anything else the rest of the day. I have 0 calories outside of the 100 creamer calories that I eat every day. Macros are for weight loss are completely irrelevant. This is carbs, sugar, your magnesium. I guess that's not really a macro, but your carb, sugar, protein, fat, those are your macros. Those are largely irrelevant when it comes to weight loss. You'll see a lot of diets based around stuff like keto, which is low carbs, high fat, like the Atkins diet, which is low carbs, high protein. All of that is largely irrelevant. It's more of a tool as to what you use to help get less calories in your body. So what does matter, we can do that. So what does matter, and this is very simple, it's calories. It's a numbers game. So basically it all comes down to math as to how you lose weight. So take for instance, I am a 6'1" male, I'm 30 years old, I weigh 245 pounds currently. So I can go online, I can search for TDEE, which is your total daily energy expenditure. That's the energy or calories that your body burns just by, just running itself, heating, digestion, all that good stuff. So my TDEE for the day is about 2,500 calories. All right. So what does that mean? Well, that means that my body is going to burn 2,500 calories every single day just existing. So what does that mean for weight loss? Well, that means that in order for me to lose weight, I have to eat less than that, right? So that's basically the way it works. So if you're over 2,500, my body is going to go, oh man, you have excess. It's going to store the calories as fat for later consumption. And this doesn't change. You're going to hear a lot of crap like, oh, like I have this disorder, or this disorder, or this disorder. This is basically the laws of energy conservation. You can't create energy without a source. In this case, it's calories. That's what your body uses as an energy source. So my TD is 2,500. So what does that mean to the normal person? So every day I have 2,500 calories to work with. That's what that means. So that means on average, as long as I'm eating less than that, I'll lose weight. Well, how much, right? So the normal 1 pound of fat for the average person is 3,500 calories. So that means that we can do the math and basically break it down to, so let's say this is what I'm allowed, 2,500, right? So 2,500 calories is my allowed daily. So if I eat 2,000 calories a day, that leaves me with 500 calories, right? So that is how much extra, that is how many calories worth of fat my body is having to burn out of my body, right? So that's the excess fat stores. So I do this for 7 days. So, 500 times 7 is, what, 3,500? So that's a pound of fat. So that's the basis of how you lose weight. It's a numbers game. Nothing else matters. And of course, the higher that number, the easier it is. So let's say, for example, I'm eating 1,500 calories a day. Now, I'm burning 1,000 calories worth of fat off of my body every day, 7 days a week. Suddenly, that is 7,000 calories, right? Or 2 pounds of fat loss a week. And that's basically how it works. Everyone has their own TDE that basically is determined by your body weight, your age, your height, and that's basically the gist of it. That's what it comes down to. Losing weight's a very simple concept. It's the hardest part is obviously in your head and actually doing that. There's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to this, whether it's starvation mode, if you're eating too little, which doesn't exist. It just doesn't. I can't. You can do all the research you want on it. I've done my research on it. It doesn't exist. It defies the laws of thermodynamics, honestly. So yeah. So basically, just do your research on it. Starvation mode doesn't exist. There's been people who have lost weight purely eating 1,500 calories of Little Debbie snack cakes every day, which are just pure sugar. But what they did it by eating less calories than their body needed, and they still lost weight. And at the end of the trial, their blood pressure was down, their heart rate was down, their blood sugar was down, everything was down in spite of the fact that they filled themselves up on these sugar-filled treats for 2 months or whatever. So this was just very rough, very, very roughly thrown together. I just decided to do it. It's terrible. I'm well aware. You can tell me. I know. But a lot of people seem to have misconceptions about how to lose weight, what weight loss is really about. And at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. That's all it comes down to. So hopefully this helped. If not, tell me it sucked. Tell me to get better at video editing. I don't know. Anyway, peace.